back. I think. Screen thing showing up. That was interesting. No, fun. Well, kind of. So both my monitors completely went black for a second, and then popped back up. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Both my monitors went black for literally no reason whatsoever. I have no idea why. The game didn't die, so like I was still in that match, and I finished the game. I left after the second game. Sorry to them. I left after because I needed to get OBS figured out. But so the game was fine. The game continued, but the stream crashed. OBS froze, and I needed to reboot OBS. And then when I started up OBS again, and I turned the stream back on, it told me to try again later. But then I just clicked stop and start again, and then it worked. Then it worked that time. So yeah, that was odd. Sounds like it's all Zambi's fault. Appreciate the 33 months there, Zambi. I appreciate the 33 months, even if it crashed my stream. Yeah, stream elements, we get it. I am streaming. Your sub for a second made my entire computer go black. But we're back, so it's all good. That was definitely odd. Don't really have an answer about that, so that was just weird. But whatever, we're back. We're back. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Let's start looking for a match again. Yeah, no, my computer itself didn't die. It just went black for a second. Like I said, I got nothing. And hello again, Reverend. But yeah, Aaron, if you're still here, then yeah, you can. And yeah, you can do run up close H. I remember seeing this at a tournament or while watching a tournament on my. I think it was on. I don't know if it was online or if I was there at the tournament. I remember watching a Grimnir player playing on stream who did that. And I'm like, okay, I gotta remember that for later, cause I want to figure out how he did that. And then I never did. What do you mean, Marvel loops?
Here begins Fate's episode. Grimnir versus Versusia.
Everyone's on Versusia, I swear to God. Everyone's on either Versusia or Matera.
One. Engage.
I cannot tell you what loop that is because I don't know what it is you're talking about. Do you at least remember the name of the Grimnir player? Also, was it mid-screen or in the corner? And I'm assuming it's with the install. Mid screen with the install and he went left right left. What did he go left right? That was Yobu. Did you do the mid screen setup where you literally side switch like three times that leads to a throw into a tornado setup? That one? I don't. Yeah, but okay. Aqua did that to me once, and I kind of want to learn how to do that. Ow. Never mind. That's boring. We all knew about that one. I thought you did the left right lube mid screen into mid screen fuzzy. I should try. Yeah, I should try and learn how to do that just because. Granted, I don't use the install anywhere close to as much as he does, though. So odds are I would never use it. But it does look cool, though. What you just said is what I'm talking about. I was saying that we all know about the fuzzy loop that more than likely you did. Still cool though. Still a big fan of that one, obviously. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. Never actually tried to learn it. Send the Grimnir page. Aqua made it, so it probably is. Let me see if I still have the link to that. Yes, I do. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. There it is. Okay, time to try it. Let's put myself on pause and let's try it. Crazy. Ah, it was crazy once. It was a long time ago. Okay, so install, heavy, or just swings, into medium spin, dash down, heavy, dash down. Sure, let's start with that. Keep doing EX. What's the dude? That's 2H, right? Yeah, 2H, tornado up, 2667. Okay. Two length timings are annoying. Nope, I've never heard that before. was this? Something goofy. Ah. Just missed the 6XM. I'll try and find out. Yeah, 2M Link seems to be the most annoying thing for me right now. Okay, I'm gotta turn that off. There we go. Christ. Just to check, just to make sure the timing, just make sure it is just my timing. I'm gonna do it on Jita. Okay, got it once. Now I go. I'm supposed to Actually, doesn't really matter what I do after that. Alright, we got it once at least. What's up, Ava? Do run off spin or is it just spins? He walks forward then spins. Chillin', that's good. That's why you have to delay it. All good. Have a good night there, Yobu. Ava's earned herself a VIP. I officially added Ava as a VIP of this channel. She should now have a fancy little diamond next to her name to show just how awesome she is and show how much I appreciate her. There it is. I'm going to start raising the cost of VIPs at this raid. No, raise the price. I still have like 50 slots open for a VIP, so I'm not gonna raise the price at this point. I'll probably raise it at some point, but I still have like 50 something VIPs left, so we'll leave it as is for right now. Good enough. Yeah, that's a combo though that I don't see me ever doing in a game. But it is fun. It is cool looking though.
Here begins Fate's episode.
And that's the combo I thought the oh sweet Jesus Kava. That's the combo that I thought Hubster was talking about. Also, I guess Reverend is senile, I guess today. God, dude, once in turning. Oh dear lord.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, wish me luck with that. Because the issue with that combo is the fact that it requires you to have the install up, be mid screen, and have not used that much of the install yet, in order to still have multiple charges, and still have at least what was it, 3 charges. Yeah, it's not that I hate the idea of doing the combo. It's the requirements to do it. I need to hit someone mid screen. I need to still have at least 3 charges of the install while already being in the install. When I do hit them, they need to not be in the air. I need to hit them on the ground. And then after all that, I need to actually, you know, do the combo. Wow. Wow. I did not think he'd be able to grab me through the tornado from that. Wow. Okay. I did that instead. Was plus from that high? Really? Man, okay. Fair enough. So I put myself back in the corner. Pretty dumb. Nope. I tried. But unfortunately, I had everything going okay, but I reached the corner. And I can reach the corner to do it. Oh, okay. I'm sure he was going to ultimate headbutt me there. But yeah, so that's pretty much the requirement, Zambi. I need to already be installed. Then I need to get a hit with them on the ground, and then I need to never reach the corner, and then I need to actually hit the combo from there. Oh yeah, because I can't get. It's like in 2H, but then I can't. The tornado's not going to hit them. What did? Hang on. Yeah, no. So I can do the combo, but then the tornado setup follow up afterwards. Like, and we found Harp.
Believe in victory.
Imagine being able to do the combo against Matera. I think that's even less likely. a way. It's basically a rushdown character versus a zoner. Grimnir is not the typical rushdown, but he's more rushdown than he is anything else. So. Virtue Witch is broken. I don't care. I don't care that it's blockable in the air. That shit's bro. That shit's busted. But that's practically vertical. But that you can get a practically vertical or completely horizontal version is insane. I remember when this used to be so Grim favored. Now it's just a pain. What the hell is this? Oh, it's deleted. I just saw a tweet involving Fatal Fury, and then I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then then I clicked on it and said, "This post was deleted." I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll never know." Not at all what I wanted to do there, but I guess it was. Actually, no. This is actually only the first material we run into today. Yeah, I couldn't see Jack there. Yeah, that went well.
Here begins Fate's episode.
So invites for 2xKO are sent on April 18th. So literally the day of. Friday is going to be the last chance at having an invite. I know. I'm not getting in, but I can still hope that a last minute invite can happen. Oh, how did I not hit him? How you doing, Elysian? I might mash immediately there, but I guess I didn't. So if you mash immediately, I'm pretty sure you beat him there. I guess I did too late.
Believe in victory.
So Lancelot's no dash and dash only. And those tend to be the easiest to prey on. That was nice though. I guess. Very short combo. So he stopped just going for that air dash over and over. It's like you can still do the Lancelot dash. You just don't want to go for the dive down one a bunch. I'll see it and I will mash. I hate you now, escape. That was just supposed to be a mash. That said, I got 2 and 4L, which unfortunately saved his life. I like one of the few things my air dash beats is apparently is a Lancelot's lariats. Although his his hurtbox might not be that might not be high enough for that. That's probably why actually. And you're dead. That's what it was. Looks like Fatal Fury is going to be doing breakdowns of the characters that they haven't shown off yet until the game's release. What's up, Salts?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, that's awkward. How you doing? Don't think I've seen you since the don't know. Have I seen you since flashback? If not good shit is flashback. My memory's not working. So I'm gonna say that anyways. I know we played. I just didn't remember if you've been showing up in my stream or not since. Yeah, cause you beat me up in ranked the other day. That I remember. Well, you get back in the corner. I said, well, you get back in the corner. Apparently not. How were games against the Japanese and EU people? Thank you for putting me back to my. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say thanks for putting me back to my seals, but then that happened. We're going forward. I don't care. And I messed it up immediately. I messed it up immediately. It's heavy on the first one, Zane. It's heavy on the first one. Hey, they. You got the hit. You could have done it. That's fair. I was curious what I was curious how you were going to do against him. I was very disappointed in you when you lost to when you lost to Usagi and her Grimnir. I was like, no, I didn't train you well enough. Like, I thought I trained you. Parasong, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, I just got followed by one dangerous ass Pokemon move. Especially if you're piloted by Wolf Click. Wolf Click, Von Paris. Got 3 days left and Grimnir dies. Hey, can I at least get this combo in a game first before Grimnir dies? Shit. Can I at least hit that in a game before Grimnir dies? I'm still working on confirming the follow-up. So we're gonna yes, yay! Fuck. Been a little while since I played Avalon ranked. Six of them does pop him that high, yes. I just have to do it early. I just have to do it early enough to. That's not what you're supposed to do, but yeah, it does pop him up that high. I just have to do it quickly, and I just have to do it quickly enough to where the tornado gets the multiple hits. Yes, he is.
Here begins Fate's episode. Lancelot versus Grimnir. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, lock button check. Yo, we got Greg with the rate of 18. Appreciate that, Greg. How's the Anila treating ya? Ow. What? Got 9th of Wazzy, so thanks to the Grand Tour matchups. Otherwise, that's good. Hey, ninth means you're only one match away from taking a Neela onto the leaderboards or onto the results page. Not many people can say that for that character. That's for damn sure. Have you ever asked how Obama Gaming is doing? Fuck. See you play, I'm like, what the fuck, now I play and question my life choices. How'd you do it? Hey, he's not the free win machine that everyone's. that everyone thinks he is.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Grimnir is definitely a character specialist character, that's for sure. Anybody can pick him up, but definitely not going to say if you do you're automatically going to win, like some people will say. Alright, who's ready for the lockdown check? Good job. Yeah, if you're going from Vasaraga to Grimnir, that's going to be one of the furthest characters humanly possible from Vasaraga, to say the least. The only thing similar between Grimnir and Vasaraga is the fact that they have slow normals. That was an eye. I could have done it, but I messed it up. I could have done it, but I messed it up at the end. God damn it, Zane. God damn it, Zane. I'm bad at this game. Whatever he just said. Yeah, Jesse. With basically, you lose Grimnir the second you talk about any form of strong defensive gameplay. You pretty much lose Grimnir immediately once that happens. Also, Dara's making me do a self-promotion again. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, his number one weakness, that's kind of attached to his other weakness being yeah, though, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it's basically he's just going to have to hope to guess correctly. If he's on top of a seal, which he very rarely is when it comes to defense, it's one thing. It's one thing because then people are more scared to actually try to throw him, or you can use gaps to try to get out. But yeah, without those, his options are slim to none. I hate you, Dur. Love you, but I hate you. Anyway, since I gotta do this first, hello everybody, welcome to the Zane FGC Twitch channel. I am Zane FGC. You guys can just call me Zane. Hope you guys are having a good night or so far. if you're enjoying the stream though, wondering what the heck this random dude playing this random character and how things are going here, you guys can go ahead and check to make sure whether or not you are currently following the channel. If you are, we're happy to have you. If you aren't, why not? Besides that, we are streaming both to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, as you see by the razzle dazzle showing up from the restream bot on YouTube. So you can go ahead, guys can go ahead and check out the YouTube channel. If you guys want to know whenever the hell I do decide to go live, you guys can go ahead and join the Discord, where whenever interesting news tends to pop up, we do talk about it there first and foremost, as well as the bot does eventually tell you when I do go live. Besides that, of course, if you guys want to know what's going on with me outside of these streams, you guys can go ahead and follow me over on the Twitter. And if you guys want to get better at either Grimnir, better at this game, better at Dragon Ball for some reason, you guys can go ahead and check out my Metafy, where I'm pretty sure I'm still the second cheapest coach on the site for Grand Blue specifically, as well as the number 2 ranked one on there besides Diaphone, because Diaphone is Diaphone. So if you guys want to check out the coaching, then Metafy is right there as well. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good night so far, and back to the game, back to searching. That was good, Razzle. Yes, they're pretty much all those things, all those things pretty much Jesse, just minus the whole you know, can't hit crouchers thing. So minus that. But we want to know about the chair, then you'll just have to wait for Zane to go. Then that's the best I can do for you. Oh yeah, most Grimnirs don't willy-nilly tiger knee dash seals anymore. Now most Grimnirs summon a seal and then just sit on it. Because it's much safer that way.
Here begins Fate's episode. Grimnir versus Shees.
No. Once you send the tornado upward, it'll always go to that height. And even then, the tornado's not going to be there long enough for the throw to reach anyways. Sounds good. Have a good night there, Parrish. I'll try not to die in 3 days because of you. I gotta go doing that. For $50, I'll set review. Nah, I'm just joking. Off the top of my head, not really, just because I'll be honest, I don't remember the set all that well. I'd have to look at it again. If I'm being honest. I was surprised you were getting hit by the high low setup though. I thought you, because you seem to block it whenever I do it to you.
威風堂々たるお前の風貌もまた得難いものだと思うぞ。
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Battle 2. Engage.
Ah. Hey, you can ask Tega, because you can ask Tega or Yobu. I was losing it. Actually no, Tega's was during the Paragon tournament. But I was losing it when I was just like, why are you getting hit by that? The mix-up, they're doing a worse mix-up. So I was just like, why? But yeah, like I said, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I'd have to rewatch it. Sorry, man. Yeah, you can see Grimnir before. If you can see Grimnir, it's high. If you can't see Grimnir, it's low. And depending on the setup, sometimes it's easier than others. I'll try to play.
Great.
If you don't want to guess, yes, default block high because blocking high is a safe jump and where blocking low is not, and you get more damage going high. So like this is bad timing, of course, but right here after as you're falling, you're able to see Grimnir, and if you're able to see Grimnir, then it's high. If you can't see if you can't see Grimnir at that point. Then it's low. That's basically the secret. It still isn't easy to do. The version that I do, it's 20 frames to block, so it's still not easy. It's just possible. But yeah, the one that Usagi was doing though is if I had to guess 26 frames. If I had to guess, it's 26, so it was much more noticeable than the one that I do. But yeah, especially it's not, like I said, it's not easy, especially in a tournament scenario. But Sauls, if you go back and watch my reaction to it, you literally just see me being like, no, why are you getting hit by this? It's not even good. Why? Oh yeah, Grimnir's got no bad matchups, no weaknesses, blah 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 blah. God, she just has no recovery on anything.
Battle 3. Engage.
I did play some Granblue today. Not a ton, if I remember correctly. God, that is so quick and hits so high.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, I don't really have a limit on the amount of students I take just because I haven't hit the point where where I've got a bunch of people paying me to coach them. So
Battle 2.
so I just take whoever wants to be coached by me. God, that. Excuse me, dude.
Battle 3.
Oh, that's true. Like you will literally never see me on a grappler or a slow-moving character. Those are two things that'll never happen. Yep, it's 20 an hour for me on Metafy. Something that many people have told me I need to raise that. I'm still doing Dragon Ball coaching as well. Living on a prayer. Squidward on a chair. We're halfway there. Whoa. Squidward on a chair. You've been hit by. You've been struck by. You've been struck by. Struck. Ow. Oh God. Mashing anything and everything they want because Grimnir can't do shit about it. Also, shoutouts to being able to get thrown out of an air dash. The Matera Grimnir matchup is possible, but yeah, the second Grimnir starts blocking against her, yeah, good luck. Is double aired. What do you mean double air dash B and B? Right, so you mean like if I hit him with a dash? So like if I do that, you mean? Put that into a setup? Yep, a little over 5k. And don't worry, Jesse. I'm with you. I can't DP any of Matera's pressure. Everything she does is either a safe jump or out of reach. Yep, 5.5 to 6k for into a fuzzy setup. Basically, if Grimnir starts blocking against Matera, he's pretty much fucked. It's kind of like blocking against Zoe, except you don't have the faith that she's going to run out of dragon meter, because Matera doesn't run out of arrows.
begins fate's episode. Grimnir versus Lancelot. Believe in victory.
The matchup was basically, like I said, the matchup went from like heavily Grimnir favored to actually don't even know know anymore. It's probably still Grimnir favored, but yeah, it's no longer the situation of doesn't really matter if she gets you blocking because you can eventually just get out because she at least has some recovery on her moves. Now she's got no recovery on anything. How do games? Eh. Game my butt kicked by Matera. I want to at least hit 9K tonight, but since I keep losing to the Matera, I keep going backwards. And used to not be. Now it most definitely is. Honestly, it kind of makes me want to play Honorary against it. At least with Uno, he has medium parry to use to try to get in, as well as like I said, a parry to try to deal with the arrows. I don't know. I really don't.
Battle 2. Engage.
I don't know, fighting against Matera, that just in a way feels a bit like fighting against kind of like the Grimnir mirror match, where it's like, hey, I'm in the corner. Okay, I lose. It's like, unless my opponent messes up, it seems like I just lose. Or if I guess correctly, then I just, or unless I guess correctly, then I just lose. I'm not plus on that. 374. That's a no.
準備よし。
腕がうずいているんだ。腕がうずいているんだ。
準備よし。
腕がうずいているんだ。
準備よし。準備。
I don't know. Things I gotta worry about for next month. Like I said, the grind. Wait, Jesus, 375 again. The grind officially begins next week. Because that's when Fatal Fury comes out. So that's when that'll be Calm Breaker will be a month away. Meaning that it's go time at that point. Speaking of the Matera that keeps beating me up, what's up, Harp?
Here begins Fate's episode. Grimnir versus Jita. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Wait. Huh? I throw ultimate tornado through. Huh? What? I'm confused. My dog is just staring at me right now from under my desk. He's looking at me like I lost my mind. Which granted I probably have, but that's besides the point. That was a weird end.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great. Excellent.
That's a safe jump, but I just messed it up, I guess. Are you trapped by wires or something, or are you just sitting there staring at me trying to get pets? It's hard to tell. I think my dog is tired and wants to go to bed. My Cocos.
腕が薄いているんだ
準備よし
腕が薄いているんだ
Tell what wire is on you, what wire is not. DP is an option, but I could always stand there and block it. You could also mash, but you would get hit by the tornado. So, but it could trade with me past the tornado. You could jump and try to get out, but I can 2H it. There pretty much is no good options, but there are options you can try. And then some will work against some things I try, and other things will die depending on what I try. That's why that setup is good. Because there is no option that just automatically wins against it. I get playing.
Here begins Fate's episode. Festiva versus
If I do 6XM and you block it,
Believe in victory.
it's technically your turn, but the tornado will still be there. So take that as you will.
Great. Excellent. Perfect. Battle 2. Engage.
Fortunate. That was a mistake. That, on the other hand, was not. I want 2H into
Battle 1.
I want 2H into install there. I was gonna go for it. I was gonna go for the loop just for you guys. What's up with this? I don't think so. Fine enough if the dash happened after his Raging Strike went off, he would have died. Actually, no, he will. I lost one. Never mind. Never mind. No, he wouldn't have. He would have lived either way. Ignore what I just said. I'm assuming the fuzzy you combo into 2-2 2-2U depends on character height. Combo into 2-2U. What do you mean, like this one? Oh, you mean that? Oh, you mean the one where I dash upwards? Either or, not really. I don't want to do anything based on character heights. The only thing is I can't do the one where I dash down into where I dash down into 2-1-4U. I can't do this setup on Vasaraga or Ladiva because they're too big. Oh, that, yeah. You can do that on roughly 40% of the cast. Some of which you have to do JL on, like Sora's or 2B, for instance. If you do, you can do it to them, but you have to do JL rather than JM. But you can only do it on roughly 40% of the cast. And that same 40% is the ones you can do this to. I think that's funny random. Watch this. I'm not the one. I'm not the one who. I'm not the one who makes this shit. I'm just good at taking shit people much smarter than me come up with. I'm just a stupid person who is good at stealing.
Here begins Fate's episode. Grimnir versus Jita.
My dog is asking me the same question.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
She's also asking me why I'm still awake. Go on, Doodle. Dog in the room? Yeah, she's under my desk.
Battle 2. Engage.
I don't think there's any way for me to get. I don't think there's any way for me to get my dog on the camera at this point. But yeah, so bad. They went. The doodles went to get haircuts today, so they're pretty tired out.
win victory. Battle 1. Engage.
And also one of the reasons why you're pretty much never going to see me ever go for that is because I'm pretty much never used the inspo. Yeah, I'm not. I don't see me. I don't see me being able to move this. Move the. How about how big is she? I think she's 40 or 50. I think she's around 50 pounds. I doubt I'm going to. So I doubt I'm going to move the 50-pound sleeping dog. And I can move the camera. But lots of wires in the way that's going to get it over here to then look under the desk.
Battle 2. Engage.
No, he can. But it typically requires specific setups to do it. I'm fairly confident you have. Okay. I'm fairly confident you have seen the dogs before. I know a lot of people have seen the dogs. They've made appearances on my stream a lot. Or, I shouldn't say a lot, but quite a bit. I know. Once I eventually move the streaming setup into a different room, it'll be easier to show a dog cam.
Battle 1. Engage.
But once I swap rooms, that'll be easier. There'll be more space. Yeah. So basically, what's going on is my sister is moving out, and I had the option to go. I basically had the option to go with her, and leave. But if I did that, I would still need to come back here and help with the dogs whenever my parents leave town, like they are right now. So it's either that or I stay here. And so I'd end up deciding to just stay here. Because if I'm going to have to come back here to help out anyways, I might as well just stay here since I don't have since I would need to worry about paying for and everything for a car, which I currently don't have. Which means that her room is now will no longer be used by anybody, meaning I'm stealing it as my own stream room. Even if I left, I was still going to get it in a stream room on top of my own room. Even if I did leave. But the idea of having to worry about getting and paying for a car, since I would have to come back here repeatedly anyways. Didn't really see much reason. I have Persona 5. I have never played it, no. No, a car. As in a car. This is what I'm talking about, at least. Also, there you go, sleeping puppy. Grimnir is you could pick him up as a secondary technically, but he's definitely more of a character you main with typically the amount of time you have to spend playing the character. Yeah. Grim, you could technically play as a secondary, but yeah, he's definitely a specialist character to where you definitely want to main him if you are going to play him.
Here begins Fate's episode. Yua versus Grimnir. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, so the
Excellent.
yeah, so the funny thing about that Grim Scream is that because I tell people that it does nothing because it actually doesn't do anything. It's just funny. Some people some people will say to me, will say whenever I don't do it, you could have gotten extra damage by doing the Grimnir Scream, or that would have killed if you did the Grimnir Scream, or blah 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 blah.
Battle 2. Engage.
What's up, Mila? Grimnir was the third character I got to master with. Zeta was the first, Avatar Belly was the second, and then Grim was the third.
Here begins Fate's episode. UL versus Grimnir. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Avatar is probably the character I've got the second most amount of time in. What's up, Shinku? Unfortunate. What's up, Yosunet?
Battle 2. Engage.
Yep, makes up for the fact that he's got absolutely no horizontal range on it. I would much rather have the horizontal range than the vertical. No, I've never tried her. And she's one of the most played characters in all of Master right now.
Believe in victory.
So let's see, let's release. Yeah, next week is when the hard grind begins, both for Grand Blue and City of the Wolves. Oh, what the hell? This is still the more relaxing time right now. The hard grind begins next week. So that's when both games are out, and we'll only be a month away from Combo Breaker. So the real grind begins next week.
Battle 2.
Man, I have considered the idea of trying out Matera myself, Harp. What?
Excellent.
Did that tornado last a lot? Yeah. I'm up 1-0. Yeah, I'm up 1-0. I need to. I'm pulling my stream back up and looking at that. Okay, hang on. I gotta pull. I'm pulling up my stream real fast. I gotta see what the hell this was. Am I just tired, or was that actually something?
いい感じの風を吹かせて装飾や道具をきれいに揺らしたりできるしさ。
Oh, what the shit, dude? Is this another freaking Grimnir bug? God damn it. This one sucks more than the other one. Look, check this out.
ついているんだ。
Check this shit out. You guys get Zaneception. Check this shit out. I have considered the idea of trying Matera myself, Harp. So EX Tornado, right? Gone.
ついているんだ。
I have considered the idea of trying out Matera myself, Harp. EX Tornado gone. I have considered the idea of trying out Matera myself, Harp. EX Tornado gone. What? We got another bug? Come on, dude. Why? Hey. Glad I wasn't just seeing things. That is actually a thing, apparently. Oh my god, dude. Shoot me. Just shoot me. Yes, I am planning on going to CEO. Christ, dude.
腕がうずいているんだ。
The only thing I know, Shinku, is that the first character I'm trying when the game comes out is Hokunamaru. They are regular T-shirts. If you go to the Paragon FGC website and go to their store, the blue, black, and white Paragon T-shirts you can get are the same shirts that are my quote-unquote jerseys. Paragon doesn't do jerseys. But yeah, I am planning on going to CEO, and yeah, I don't know, Harp. I'm honestly not sure what I want to do at this point. In all honesty, basically, maybe I'd find Matera interesting and actually want to play her. But at this point, pretty much so far, it's literally other characters I've played. It's literally only Grimnir and Avatar that have kept my attention pretty much and actually make me want to play the game.
Here begins Fate's episode. Grimnir versus Lancelot.
Okay, now those. All right, then odds are Odds are I'll see you then next. I'm sure at some point I'm going to say hi to Elsa. CEO will mark the 1 year anniversary of my first tournament with Grimnir. And combo breaker in a month will be the 1 year anniversary of my last Avatar Belial tournament. Shoutouts to taking Avatar Belial to combo breaker where I lost to where I got sent to losers in round 1 of pools.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, you're dead. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Wanna try again? Gotcha.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Fatal Fury next week, though. Looking forward to having another fighting game to play. Zane Booley.
Here begins Fate's episode. UL versus Grimnir. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Zane's not gonna be in bully phase until next week. That's when Zane's gonna reach bully phase and be like whatever. No, it's just the Zane just playing game phase.
Battle 2. Engage. Great. Great.
It's a quarter past 1 year. Quarter past 1 year, god damn. 1 year, 4 months, huh? I can't even math right. 1 year, 3 months. I'm so stupid. Sounds good. Have a good night, dude.
Believe in victory.
Yes, yes, Zane. 1 year and 4 months. 4 months, a quarter of a year. I don't know where my brain goes sometimes. I swear I still have I swear my brain still works. But I definitely start to question it sometimes. That's good, dude. X. Why? Why?
Battle 2. Engage.
It's alright, because Zane's just confused. My dogs just look at me like, why are you making so much noise? I'm trying to sleep. Alright, but for the sake of my dog who looks like just wants to go to bed, we'll do one. We'll do one more win. She looks so tired. Okay, this is kind of funny. There's apparently a Japanese 3v3 tournament that's going to happen this weekend. And so the most played characters are Beatrix and Seox. But take a guess on who you guys think are tied for the third most played character. There are two characters that are tied at five players playing said character. Who do you guys think those characters are? Cag? No. Cag has 3. Versusia and Lance. No, Versusia also has 3. Lancelot has 2. Percival has 4, so close but not quite. Percival's tied. Tied? No, Percival's tied with Nier, and Nier and Belial at 4. Sig. No, Sig only has 3. Odds are the one. What can so okay? Here's a hint for one of them, and best part is one of them. No, not Charlotta. Charlotta only has 2 as well. One of them is a team of 3 people playing this character. I've talked about this before. What character have I said is probably the worst character to take to a big tournament of the entire roster? I'm pretty sure I've said this before. What character have I said is the worst character to take to a big tournament? Abel? Yes, Abel is one of them at 5 entrants. And then my hint for the other one: which character do I hate fighting against the most? That should be easy. Kanga and Kanga. Bubs also has 5 entrants. One of the teams is a team of 3 Avatar Belials. And there are only 2 characters with there are only 2 characters that have 0 entrants. You guys want me to just tell you who they are, or do you want to guess?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
No, Grimnir only has 1 entrance. So close, but not quite.
Great.
Zeta? No, not Zeta. Think bottom tier for both of them.
Battle 2. Engage.
Although actually one of the characters might, depending on, actually no, so one of them for sure bottom tier. The other one probably depends on who you ask. Anila and Vayne, no to both of those actually. Vayne has 1 and Anila has 2. I'm pretty sure. I can double check that after this game. You're on the right track. You're on the right track though for one of them. Vayne has 1. Anila has 3 actually. Anila has 3 players signed up as her. I'll give you one. One of them is Zoe. Zoe has 0 entrance. I think worst character in the game candidates for the last one. Piccola. Piccola has zero people signed up. No, Nier actually has 4. So there's currently 91 entrants. There are 4 Niers. 4 Niers, 1 boss. 1 Jita, 3 Grands, 1 Grim, 1 Sandy, 2 Viras, 1 Vayne. I'm hoping I got cooked, rip. That's your first mistake. And I said I'd get 1 more win, but we'll do 1 more win against the master, rather than S++.
Here begins Fate's episode. Grimnir versus Fairy. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
And even then, despite what Taka will try to make you believe, he doesn't do well in tournaments with Vicula. He'll play one of his stronger characters and then pull a Vicula out near the end to make it seem like it was with Vicula. That's what he did at Cygames Cup. So he's just going for all the new characters, huh?
Battle 2. Engage. Great.
Starting to believe Nier ain't that bad.
Battle 1.
Eh.
Engage.
I honestly think Nier's biggest issue right now, honestly, is her inability to Raging Strike. Like as a character, she's alright. It sucks how fast she loses her puppet, but it's not terrible. Still does good damage. Still has a hell of a lot of chip damage. But like I said, the amount of games I've either won against a near player, or I have watched a near player lose, be it like just online or at a tournament, because she doesn't have access to Raging Strike whenever Death is gone, is something. Hey, that's the best part of playing Abel. Is the command grab super. Gotta have the base drop. For the sake of my dog, who is constantly staring at constantly either sleeping or staring at me waiting to go to bed, I think I'm going to call it a little early tonight, just so that way I can get her to bed. So let's see who's streaming right now. I can send you lovely people over to. How much in terms of Grand Blue? Anybody got somebody they want me to raid? Nobody from you? Yeah, I never really got anybody either. Even though we was just playing basketball, I was just going. If anything, I was just going to throw it. I was just going to throw you guys over at Lotus. And in real time, the suicide combo. The suicide combo isn't that hard to figure out. It's really just heavy Rekka into the U follow up, heavy Rekka into the U follow up, heavy into Raging Strike into super. Yeah, I'm just going to send all you guys over to Lotus. Not really playing a fighting game. Dude, always good to show some support to the man himself. Like I said, that is going to be it for me tonight. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Before I go, quick shout outs though, as always, to Zambe with the 33 months, as well as Greg with the raid. I appreciate the support, guys. Like I said, that is going to be it for me. I'll be back tomorrow for Variety Thursday, where we'll be continuing Lies of P. And for those of you guys who care about the fighting games, which I know is most of you guys, we are going to be back on Friday with more Grand Blue as per usual, as long as I don't, unless I get a 2x KO beta, in which case we're going to be on that all day, every day. So until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is you guys, because time zones, as always, are a very weird thing. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.